Today is Monday, December the 8th. Back at it again. I chuckle because here we are again. Let's see what happens. Du, du, du. Hmm. It's weird. We got nothing. The market's open. We are zooming. Downloading all the candlestick data now. And 1 minute. Minutes, 5 minutes, and let's upload the 1 minute. Oh, the market just took off. Oh, that's a perfect entry right there. Oof, perfect entry. That's wild. I just want to lose 10 points here. Just to see if I get lucky. Oh, I'm out. I lost $38 and $19. Not a biggie. Okay, no model, no trade, no model, or excuse me, no trade, model incomplete for valid ICT For any of the following exact liquidity that must be rated next. For long price 778. Oh. Yo.
Oh, fuck me.
854. 854. Why that?
Fuck me running, bro. So the turbo, 40-year turbo exhaust dude just told me that the exhaust leaks probably aren't my problem.
Okay. Okay. What?
He kind of explained better than Chat GPT did. Chat had me convinced it was the turbo leaking.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Yeah, it's terrible because it just gets locked on something. It's like, this is your problem, man. Oh, if you just do this, man, you're gonna be loving life. You know, that kind of thing. And you're like, you don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chat kind of had me believing that with the leaks is irregularities and there's a flutter in the wastegate, the flutter causing power pulse issues.
Yeah.
And you feel it on every power pulse hit. He explained to me that it can't happen that fast.
Huh.
Right? It's like the controller gets confused, this and that. It's not going to happen every power pulse, which is 2,400 RPMs would be 2,400 times in a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way. He said, but you'd also see the manifold pressure kind of wandering around, like not holding itself.
Yeah.
And that would be the telltale sign. And I was like, well, my manifold pressures are solid. Like,
okay.
He's like, yeah, I don't think you're having a controller wastegate issue. Like, God dang, bro.
Well, the search continues.
Well, it's narrowing down, man. And after now that if that's true about the exhaust, that's it. Now it goes internal.
Internal.
Yeah.
I remember you had an issue. Remember? Well, you thought you fixed it. It's been what, 2 years now. You thought you had an internal failure of some sort. No. Whenever you said,
maybe you're remembering the cam inspection, and they told me that my cam lobes are fitting, and that Continental requires a replacement.
Oh.
And and they also said I cracked cylinder head. So I got the airplane back 2 years ago from Dallas.
Yeah.
And cylinder head's fine. I mean, the cylinder head needed to be replaced. Had a hairline fracture under the rocker arm, but he's like, yeah, replace it. Cams are fine. The cam, I can push the cam. And I looked at the cams not long ago, dude. 5 hours. 5 hours on the aircraft. And the lobes are no different than they were before.
Yeah. I got you. Okay, well.
So I don't think. However, I didn't see all the lobes. I'm missing on 3 lobes, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've narrowed it down, bro. Like, I don't know. It's not good. It is looking like I'm gonna have to pull that fucking motor, bro.
Whew. Megabucks.
It is. However, I think I have a way to get away from megabucks, but I don't know. My AP probably be willing to work with me on that.
Yeah.
But I was staring at it last night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can pull it. It's actually not too nuts.
Sure.
I can pull it myself. It's, the few little nuances like with throttle and mixture and prop cables coming through the firewall. They're all one solid thing. Like I'll have to read the manual to see like if they want me to disconnect it from the motor and leave it inside, or reverse that. But yeah, man, like
it's interesting.
And I thought about I could get it. I have a hoist. I get it in the back of my truck, and I could get it to the house, right? And I could strip that motherfucker down.
Yeah.
And I could get it to a base like case and then send the case for inspection.
I was about to ask, So pulling the motor is going to be one of the most expensive. Labor's one of the most expensive.
Yeah, it's a lot of labor. Like if I just, let's say I just flew the plane and left it and had them like do that whole thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! There's so much time in that.
Yeah.
So it's 20,000. It's called IRAN. Everything's acronyms. I don't even know what it stands for, but it's an inspection, a full-on inspection.
Uh-huh.
But that's them pulling off all that shit, you know, disassembling it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna call Signature again, but I'm thinking, hey, you know, give me a price if you get a case with no jugs on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, that's. Oh man, I'm sick to my stomach thinking about it for you, man.
Jeez, yeah, I lose my fucking aircraft. That vibration, dude, it's really odd. So I don't know. So I basically, back to trading, man. I basically have a spot in which I'm interested. Nothing here, right? So it doesn't look like I'm trading unless this thing starts to sell off. It is a little odd. We finally took 830 last week, right? But there's more liquidity to go. There's a few more highs back there, plus the daily SIBI, right? You see all that?
I see the daily SIBI and still needs to be taken.
Plus, there's more highs.
Yeah.
Behind all,
yeah.
So there's more stuff. Plus all-time highs. Like we don't. Right now, we're still buy side. I believe. I don't know if your chat told you that.
Yeah, it's all buy side still, man.
Yeah. So we're long. So that means that I'm looking at discounts. So I basically took the dealing range. The closest thing I could come up with is the dealing range on Friday's high and low.
Friday's high and low.
Yeah, if you look at that 1 hour and 15-minute chart and you're looking at kind of swing high, swing low, those are like your most recent activity.
Okay.
If I had to really narrow it down, so my first possibility is for price to reach below the 723 area.
723. Okay.
If it does, I mean, I got nothing until it does that. Now, I don't have a lot of PD rates. If you look, it's all sell side liquidity, which
it is.
It's still okay, right? That's still doable.
Yeah.
So it could be sell side raid inside discount, right? That's still potential. So what do you think about that little theory?
I like it. That means it's got to get down there. I guess it's not a lot for NQ. Chad, let me tell you what Chad said, which I don't like it, but here it is. No trade for valid ICT setup to form. I need to see the following next. For long, price must take the sell side below 25,778.75, which just took it. It's the most recent visible 1 minute swing low.
That's tiny though.
Yeah, for a short, price must take the buy side above 25,851.75.
But again, so you basically ask it to come up with a trade short or long.
No, I have asked it for the ICT model.
Well, but as you know, that's not it.
Yeah.
The ICT model takes a daily bias first, and then sticks with that idea.
Yeah.
Then needs to be within some sort of discount before any trade administered. So that doesn't sound correct to me. It should be telling you to wait for some kind of dealing range discount.
Yeah, I know. What, this is going to be a BISI? Yeah, this is going to be a BISI, man. long. Let's see. What are we talking about here? We're talking about a 32-point stop loss. I mean, for the sake of, if this is a
Yeah,
BISI,
go with that. It hasn't been wrong yet.
yeah,
You're talking about shallow.
very shallow.
Which,
I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all.
well, you can just observe them.
But then, this is the day that it's going to be wrong. This is the day that it's going to be wrong, man.
Fuck these eggs, bro.
What's the low? 98.25.
Yeah, I dropped my turbos last night, and one of the things we just gotta check is, what if my engine mount bolts or bolts loose or some shit. So I can't. There's two mountains I can't get to them until the turbos come off. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll pull the turbos anyway.
Yeah.
And if they're tight, it feels like I'm still pulling the whole son of a bitch off. Oh, it's crazy. It's $10,000 to overhaul turbos.
That's crazy.
Sucks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like dealing with a high performance,
Jesus.
drag car.
Yeah. Well, I'm in. I'm signed up for a loser.
So you're in a open range gap. I'm just looking across the house here. Is that correct? Awesome.
Yes.
So it went back down into that gap.
Mm-hmm.
Why do some eggs work and some do not?
Instead of figuring out why do some trades work and some don't.
Yeah. I told you, man, I'm sticking to my guns after my wins last week.
Yeah.
Following this idea, which is straight out of 2022. I was like, fuck, man, this is my thing now. Maybe I can start really making some headway. But like I said, might not be one trade a week or two, maybe,
Yeah. Yeah. All accounts have sizing 1, 1, 1, 2, 2 everywhere. Okay. Well, I'm one micro in the small accounts and 2 micros on the big accounts, so we'll see what happens, man.
That's small, bro. So,
yeah. It's just
trying,
Just trying it, dude. I got nothing else to go off of.
I mean, you don't know, right? I guess the thing is, if you really want to try to identify, and you think it might be, like in this case, we think it's kind of that sell side may be too close.
Yeah.
However, right, it could be extreme shallow delivery. All it needs to do is do that before it goes long, right?
Yeah.
Well, one other way to feel a little better about it is to examine the structure around that reversal.
68, 6750, 6750. I'm trying to make sure my stop loss is correct.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to look at the structure around the trade you entered. Now, remember that structure from Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Do you have that?
No, not at all. The answer is no. I'm about to get stopped out. And I'm stopped down. Well, I tried it.
Okay. Well, so do you see how maybe that's something we could do?
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but then right this very moment, there's no trade. You're not trading today. I can already tell you by that simple idea of, is there structure here? There's no structure. There isn't going to be structure.
You're not trading today. It's levels.
Yeah. It's
just that trade there doesn't have, like, it's early, but it could be right, but it should offer that structure.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then definitely you just got no opportunity here. But then you just lost, so maybe that's what it kept you out of position. It's just theory.
Yeah, it's just theory, and I just there's very little. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'll just watch. I'll watch with the idea that I already. I'll watch with the idea that I already know that there's no structure forming, and it isn't going to form today because you can already kind of tell.
Oh shit! It did go right into my dealing range. I just looked.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit, dude! It tapped two nuts in there.
2 nuts.
Just dangled its fucking jilly.
40, so 140.
In there. Look at that.
Oh wow! So I already lost between both trades, losing trades. I already lost the money that I made last week. Oh, that's wonderful. You know what? I'm going to start naming my live stream Watch Losers Lose.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. All right. So, you do not, I don't know, you might not have it, but the 2350, 72350, do you have that?
No.
Okay. That is the daily dealing range from Friday. That's going to cross.
Oh, gotcha. Wow. Amazing.
That's a very important level. That should absolutely be on your chart.
Yeah.
Unless you're not following the setup that I thought we figured it out last week. What we wanted to follow.
The dealing range is different. That's subjective. I made a dealing range of London low to the high, and that was right there where the trade was.
Oh, dude, that okay. Well, you realize there's more than one dealing range.
Well, yeah, that's where it's going to become subjective. Absolutely.
That's not subjective.
Well, then what is
more than one dealing range is not a subjective. It's just there's multiple dealing ranges at different time frames.
Yes, absolutely.
Which would put more than one line on the chart, right?
Yeah. You'll have a bunch of them. Yeah.
Yes, and they go in succession. So the closest one, more than likely, is going to be your smallest dealing range that you would be observing. Correct.
Smallest.
We talked about this once already.
Yeah.
So as the dealing range gets larger, the time gets larger, the dealing range CE drops down further in price, correct? Okay.
Yes.
So you had your first one. What you need next is the structure and rating and getting into that level. There needs to be a PD array in the discount that you have. And then the structure has to be there for the trade.
Yes.
And it wasn't, correct? That didn't happen on your dealing range.
It happened on my dealing range.
No, you said there was no structure to that trade.
True. Okay. Yeah. As far as no structure, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Eliminate.
Shoot.
That's not a trade.
Gotcha.
Now you tried it, it's fine, but I want you to know that's not a trade. So you can still take. My point being, you can still take dealing ranges that are small.
Yeah.
Even a session, if you wanted to take that, if it's a large PM or AM session.
Yeah.
Okay. But you still have to have a PD rate entry and discount. And you still have to have the structure of that trade.
I see what you're saying.
If none of that aligns, man, you're good. You're golden. So it doesn't matter how many dealing ranges you might want to look at.
Yeah.
I think we're going lower. I would think so. Now we did fill the open range gap. Dude, we tapped. So crazy, bro. We tapped, and I have to say, if I were to look at this closer, I mean, it tapped in. That would be a 5-minute. That was a 5-minute BISI.
Mm-hmm.
Right across that dealing range. I mean, kind of crazy. But here's the thing, okay? If I go to the 1 minute, I don't necessarily have the structure I mean, I do have structure leading down to it, no doubt. I don't have a structure break. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I do have some things I could look at here. For instance, for the lower prices, there is an entry. Never mind, there's not a city entry from that. Holy shit, the first city entries were just down.
1 hour.
So remember, we can't treat those first cities that we just entered as inverted until they make lower prices.
Okay.
Are you following me, or am I kind of wasting my breath?
No, man, I'm
I feel
following.
like you're not into it.
I don't. I'm listening, dude. I'm listening.
You're not into it.
I don't understand. It's you can all. You're explaining something that you know isn't even happening right now, and so like there's no trade, and so we're watching for that structure to form.
You're not really listening, but okay.
Facts.
Exhaust me. By the way, you do have structure starting. However,
To the downside.
These cities, what?
Yeah, to the downside.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the first structure you want to look at.
Absolutely.
You know why, right?
You want it to go down to a liquidity level in a structured way. I mean, that's the layman's terms.
And then we use that structure to develop the market structure shift profile.
Yes.
In other words, if we were to go straight down, all red candles, we wouldn't have a lot to go off of, and we would not have a trade. Okay. Remember, inverted fair value gaps, in this case, cities, need to be used for lower prices, or they cannot be used as inverted.
Yeah.
That's a hard rule.
Yeah. Okay.
We're in a city now. It's the first one.
Yeah.
Now, this should develop lower prices. Do you follow what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. Now, if it actually does it, well, that's what if it doesn't? I'll ask that question. What if it doesn't?
Okay. If we get lower from here, we're about to get back down into discount. Now, I can draw those cities across, or the one that was used, as structure shift. Okay.
I'm doing that
now
right now.
I've got something. Well, we haven't made lower prices yet.
Oh well, I got you.
It cannot be counted inverted unless it is used for lower prices.
Okay.
Then we also have a swing high, I think, at this point, wouldn't you say?
Talk to me like I'm a child. Which one's the swing child? Swing high.
The swing high is the entry into the city.
Okay.
So we have a line somewhere around 768.
Yeah.
If we make lower prices, that line can be used. That one there, until more develops, right? But that one there can be used as market structure shift. Right?
Yeah.
So you're trying, as it develops, and so it's not hindsight, it's as it develops, you're trying to find structure in this sell side raid, in this repricing into discount. That way we can use it on the way out. If we displace, like so many things have got to come together before this really is an opportunity for us.
Yeah.
But there's potential because we're at our very first possible discount.
Huh.
And we're bullish. Okay. Does that make sense? Does that seem consistent with our Friday work that we did on basically our profile and building a strategy? Does that seem consistent to you?
Yes. It does.
Okay. I know that's always a big question. I want to make sure that you feel it's consistent. It's me trying to convince you. You're working very hard on it.
I'm not. I'm just observing. I'm listening and observing. I don't even want to give in any input or opinion.
Well, we did this Friday.
It's.
So I just don't. We shouldn't have to redo it.
The difference is, it's Friday is in hindsight, and I can talk to you about it all day long. And using that idea, it's hard for me to really say, oh, is this just like Fridays? Well, I think you can always make the case in hindsight.
I'm not trying to say the trade has to look exactly like Friday.
The elements, the elements. The elements.
Yeah, the list. There's a list. All right, I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Right. You're looking for those elements. You don't have them yet, but is it possible they are developing?
Yeah, I mean,
just discuss the possibilities. Yeah. Right. This is the process. Okay.
I'm at the current.
We have a dealing range. We fucking tapped that dealing range. This line on my chart got hit by $1.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm off base reading the market this way.
Tell me again, if the market goes up from here, what are you looking for? Because it didn't go lower. Okay.
Yep, nothing. I don't have a trade if we go up from here.
Boy, that's wild to me. Okay.
Why?
Well, then you really, 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 truly are looking for one trade setup a week.
Yeah. One trade. Yeah, I told you I'm done fucking losing. You just lost.
Yeah.
So I'm done with that.
Yeah.
This all has to do. This is from the 2022 mentorship. Dude, I drilled that out all week last week with fucking chat. And I drilled chat about its references. Like, where you getting this information? Make sure, blah, blah, blah. And this is it. This is what you're supposed to do. And last week, that won 3 fucking times in a beautiful way. No headaches. I had 3 trades last week. I mean, I had 3 fucking winners. It was 100% last week.
Transition structure.
I don't know what other convincing we need.
It's interesting because I'm working with Chad to better understand this, and we're both, I'll say it that way, we're both in agreement that there's always what anyone can label market structure.
What do you mean?
Well,
anyone can label, you make it sound like.
Well, there's always, there really is. There's always, I can always point out in hindsight the market structure, and then you can always say, oh well, it wasn't valid because, well, that was a winning trade. I'm having trouble deciphering the correct labels for anything. That's my biggest kryptonite. Is there's always for me, there's always market structure there.
Use the pedia rates.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you go?
Because
use the pedia rates. So and there's some rules to them. So you have to learn what an actual inverted fair value gap would be.
Yeah.
And you've got to learn what is a breaker block, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've got to learn what's an order block. So these are not subjective. These are objective, mathematical chart indicate, I don't know, price action.
Okay.
Right? You can't make them up, and I can't look at one way and you see it another.
Okay.
They have hard rules to them. I have a feeling you don't know what those are, and that's how you can't dissect a structure.
I gotcha. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Last week I learned that just any SIBI doesn't make it inverted if we break through it.
Yeah. Okay.
It began to make sense to me because I've seen that first. I've seen it go through first entry, and I lose. And if it was not used for lower prices or in the reverse, higher prices, then it's not considered possible inverted for bank gap. I asked Chad twice on that one yet last week.
Okay.
And I went, oh shit, okay. So then that helps really narrow that down. Right now we don't have one. Now look at it, pushing. What we want it to use the SIBI that it just re-entered again for lower push. Why do we want that? So that we can use that
It's an inverted.
As an inverted. We're bullish, remember? So
Yeah.
we're going to call it inverted well before it is inverted.
I get it.
Maybe it'll push lower and take out those lows. What do we need, though, after we do that? One, we're getting back into the 1 hour or Friday's dealing range discount. We're bullish, which is a good news for us. However, it needs to enter a PD array of some sort.
Okay.
PD arrays being all the things: order blocks, sell side liquidity, and or the fair value gaps. Yeah. We're going to look back at the 5 and the 15 and the 1 hour and the 4 hour to see what exists in that below the 723 level. So that's our expectation, right?
That's that. I have the fib on there. I see the consequent encroachment of Friday's dealing range. I don't see any clear liquidity other than the 1 hour at 17 time wise 17 low. That's a liquidity.
Okay. Yeah, that's Asian low.
Okay. I'm just going to mark that out just for the sake of it.
There is a 5-minute order block that exists. The open is 721.75. The low this morning is 721.50. Whoops, I'm going to move my thing here. 21.50.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So that did tap an inefficiency down there. It's a 5-minute. It's a 1-minute BISI in the PM session. It's also 5-minute in the Asian session.
So I forgot to check news. There's no news today.
No, it's funds rate week, dude.
Interesting.
Damn, that's crazy. So here's the problem right now, right? Let's say it is going to reverse. What do we have to go off of? What's the very first true thing you can consider market structure shift? Like, what do we have to break through? See if you can analyze the move down. Remember, it's all about what makes the low. What PDRA, either it's an order block or a SIBI, propulsion order block, what caused or what was used to help for lower prices so far?
Anything that I say will be a guess here.
I'm going to travel my way all the way up to 746. Is that right? 746. Now, it's an up close candle in this push down, right? It's also the last up close candle before we made a low. And that's why I care about it.
Huh.
That's all I got right now. That's all we have. It's the only thing. There is an order block behind it, so I'm good with that section. That's all I have right now, right?
Okay.
Now, if we push lower from here, everything starts to change a little bit.
Yeah.
And my structure gets to lower down. My shift potential gets lower.
Okay.
You all good?
Yeah, I just put you on mute so you wouldn't hear the phone buzzing.
It's not like I can hear you walking.
Yeah, I didn't.
Walking across the room.
Yeah.
Shit. Fucking bastard. God dang, bro.
What?
It's leaking everywhere, you fucking cunt.
Oh.
Fuck.
What are you pissed about?
Fuck your mother. God damn. Fuck. Just opening this meat thing and dude, it went fucking everywhere. Like, it was packed to the fucking rim. Oh. Huge bad, bro. And shit, if I could just teleport to the packaging company and find the person that did that. Punch him right in the mouth. Really? Dude, you know, it's me, bro. So now I gotta disinfect this whole fucking place.
It's meat, bro.
So, thanks for that, you cut bubbles. Anyway. Yeah. When it comes to all the people in my family, I'm the worst when it comes to the
When it comes to what?
rage
Oh.
and anger. No one can control me.
No.
My psychotic just disdain for the processes of the world. No idea if this is gonna be good. Alright. Fixed it. So yeah, I don't know what this. In fact, I remember Mondays can be good with a funds release, right?
Yeah.
It surely can. Which is oh. again today. You're not calling back.
Whale, hail, looking like it's going lower here.
Hey. It's good.
Hey.
Hey.
That's.
I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? We need lower, don't we?
Either right above.
Yesterday's settlement close or Friday, excuse me.
62.
I'd be honest, the old way of thinking for me, I probably would have thought of a long. Might have been that busy that just lost. You know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Just thinking about think we're going up
Yeah.
and we filled the open range gap and it's like, okay, we're gonna bounce off this level. But waiting for market structure shift is truly what's keeping me from doing anything.
Maybe.
I'm not saying, man, my whole 2-year journey, I've hated market structure shift. Hated it. You know?
Yeah.
I just did not believe in it. But here we go. Bam. Aha. Okay, I'm going to be able to look at that SIBI now as inverted. Fair value gap on our way out of here. So we just took our low of the morning, a low that was produced at the open. And there you go. There is a 5-minute BTC behind all this. So now this is where, you go like, hopefully I can describe this right. But depending on what we see here, can I use it? I can. But it depends on what we see here. Remember, we need what? We need a reaction out of the market right here. Which can eliminate the idea of having to know whether this is the one or not. You don't know yet. Do you agree, Mike? Damn. Well, so this is what it feels like. It feels like Friday, you and I were like, yeah, love it. We'll go off of that. And today, it's like, nope, another farce.
I'm telling you, man, Friday it's perfect. It's perfect.
Dude, it happened 3 times last week. I took all of the trades last week. I let myself get stopped at break even on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a massive trade to the upside. I did catch the next one and the next one. I traded all 3 of them. I also traded other crap too, if you recall.
Other crap.
Which I'm done with. Right? Now, does this strike you as the displacement that you want to see? Not so far, no. Where's the energy at?
Yeah.
It's not about the technicality of does it create a BTC there?
Yeah, no, this is crap. All of this is crap right now. You don't want this type of price action. You don't want to be in. You need to see quite a bit more. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm just
it's keeping you out of engagement. Sure. But do you trust what I'm saying when I say it's not about it just making a BTC?
Yeah. A lot of things have to come together before you're actually engaged in looking for a trade. And this is not it.
Yeah, this would need a lot of energy. I want you to keep in mind that that's usually where we go, fuck, that's a huge stop loss.
Yeah.
But how many times does that trade work?
A lot of times. I couldn't tell you, though, how many times it didn't work, if that makes sense.
You can also can't tell me how many of those trades that we were trying to take or look at that did never make discount.
Yeah.
Or premium, depending on which direction you are, right? So you don't know if you wouldn't even taken those yet.
Yeah. I need to call a housekeeper. I'm probably going to stop the stream anyways. I don't anticipate there being a trade for me to take on camera. And so I don't know who's watching. Is anybody watching? Orientation selection. Oh, wow. Crazy. I'm going to stop the live stream. See you guys later. I took a losing trade and currently just waiting. Robert, my loyal viewer, if you're watching, see you later.
You can't see them.
No, I can't tell who's watching. I show that 2 people are watching, but of course I don't know who's actually watching.